Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. What's going on, man? Hey, we live, indirect, in the flesh, man. What's the reason is now your next best, greatest entrepreneur brand, clothing line. Yes, man, after long, hard thought and effort, we have finally brought our brand to the marketplace. This brand was something that was created from my family. We used to sit down and engage in thoughtful conversations, and how we would start the conversation, we would utilize a word or a phrase, and then we would elaborate on it. So, we might start with love, or, stress, or anything that we were just going through, man. We used to sit down and we would take a word, or we would take a phrase, or we would take something, and then we would elaborate on it. So and then we would just, we would say love, and then we would say what's the reason, or what's the reason behind, this emotion, or what's the reason behind this challenge, or what's the reason, we reacted like this. And what it did, it will help us to facilitate our thoughts. It will help us to elaborate on the emotions or the feelings or the challenges that we were going through for that day, or in that moment, in that event. So I, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, I felt it was only right to bring this to the world. We all have challenges, and we all have things that we go through, and we have to overcome. So, this brand spreads that message. Um, what's the reason you are engaging in the way that you are? What's the reason that you were able to succeed? What's the reason you continue to fight? What's the reason you continue to push over the obstacles? What's the reason is something that everyone goes through in their daily life. So I ask you, it's no longer about the why, it's what's the reason.